It's called the Prophecy of the Popes and is a Vatican document that is credited to St. Malachy. He was the 12th century Bishop of Armagh in what is now Northern Ireland. It does contain some remarkable predictions that seem to have been fulfilled across the centuries and may bear relevance for today. According to the traditional account, in 1139, Malachy was summoned to Rome by Pope Innocent II. While in Rome, Malachy purportedly experienced a vision of future popes, which he recorded as a sequence of cryptic phrases. This manuscript was then deposited in the Roman archive and forgotten about until it was rediscovered in 1590. The list is said to name every pope from Malachy's time to the very last pope, which he called Peter the Roman. This is Malachy's prophecy regarding Peter, translated from the Latin. Peter the Roman, who will nourish the sheep in many tribulations, when they are finished, the city of 7 hills will be destroyed, and the dreadful judge will judge his people. Pope number 263 was Pope John the 23rd, whom Malachy described as a shepherd and sailor. His real name was Angelo Roncalli, and he was the son of sharecroppers and shepherds. Before being elected Pope, Cardinal Roncalli was named Patriarch of Venice, the famed canal city and seaport. Malachy described Pope 264, Pope Paul VI, as the flower of flowers. The coat of arms of the Montini family, from which he came, featured 3 flowers. Pope number 265 was Pope John Paul I. Malachy described his pontificate as the midst of the moon. On the day of John Paul I's election, the moon was half full. Albino Luciani, or John Paul I, died 1 month later under another half moon. Pope John Paul II was Pope number 266. He was identified by Malachy as being from the labor of the sun. Karol Wojtyła was born on the day of a solar eclipse. Pope number 267 is the current pontiff, Pope Benedict XVI. Before John Paul II died, I looked up what Malachy had to say about his successor, the 267th Pope. Malachy linked this pope to the glory of the olive. One of the nicknames of the Benedictine order is that of the Olivetans. So when Cardinal Joseph Ratzinger chose as his papal name Pope Benedict, it was startling. This order links itself to a love of the olive. The next pope will be Pope number 268. According to St. Malachy, this pope will be Peter the Roman, the last pope. Peter the Roman will reign, according to Malachy's prophecies, during the horrific time of tribulation that immediately precedes the second coming of Christ. How far off might the fulfillment of Malachy's prophecy be? Well, the current Pope, Benedict XVI, will be 85 years old come April. According to the Bible, in the last days, a single global authority will emerge from somewhere within the area of the old Roman Empire. It will take control by acclamation, setting up a global government in partnership with a global religious authority. Revelation chapter 13, verse 1 identifies the political beast as rising up out of the sea and having 7 heads and 10 horns. Now, I might add here that when something rises up out of the sea is used symbolically as the mass of Gentile nations. Upon the horns are 10 crowns, indicating 10 kings or kingdoms. Revelation 13, verse 2 describes the political beast as a composite of the 4 beasts that came before. It says, "Now the beast which I saw was like a leopard," which was the symbol of Greece. "His feet were like the feet of a bear," which was the symbol of Persia. and his mouth like the mouth of a lion, which was a symbol of Babylon. The dragon gave him his power, his throne, and great authority. And in chapter 12 of Revelation, the dragon is identified as Satan.